Hi Chris, so just a quick video to talk through the best way of setting this up. So I think the best way to go about this would be to use what we call our new feature called response tagging in our data and analysis section. What we can do with this is we can actually tag specific responses so that we can actually set up a filter in our reports to only pull in the responses that we've tagged. So basically you can apply a tag to the responses you believe to be from doctors, and then in your reports you can set a filter that says only pull in those that are tagged with the tag doctor. For example. So the best way to do this is to go to the data analysis section, then go to tools and then create custom field. In here we can call it field name, so maybe we'll just call it or I don't know if you're going to be splitting people out into different groups, maybe there's doctors, nurses, so on. If there is, maybe call it profession, but if you're just looking for doctors, you could just say doctors or doctor. And then for the field type, we're looking for a tag. So basically a tag will work very like an embedded data field. So even though you haven't set it up before you actually collect the responses, we can apply it afterwards and it will still work. So click add field. And what this will do is it will add a new column to your data analysis section right at the end, which will just be your column that you can start adding tags to. So once this loads up, what we can then do is we can try and identify which ones of these are doctors by applying different filters to your responses. So I'm really not sure how you're going to be going about like trying to identify which ones are from doctors, but you'll see here there's a doctor one and it just says add tag. So you can add in a tag here. But for example, maybe we want to add a filter to our data and only pull in those that says, your for example, you can just say if what is your age group, just as an example, and you can say if they're 18 to 24, I want to tag all of these as doctors. But like I say, you'll have a better idea which questions will help you identify the doctors in your survey. But just an example, I say filter by what age group. You can obviously add other filters as well, but we'll just pull in these people for now. Then what we can do is we can select all by clicking here, and you'll see it says all 20 responses on this page are selected. Select all 31. So that means 31 of these responses have 18 to 24 selected. Once you've selected all of those, you can click with selected and then choose edit, and then it will tell you to edit the doctor field. So you can say value now is true as an example, and then you can update 31 responses, and this will basically tag those responses as doctors equal to true. So obviously you'll just need to do this for all of your responses, find all of the doctors and tag them with that tag. Then when it comes to your report, all you need to do is you need to just apply a filter to your report that just says, that just basically says if doctor is equal to true, just as an example. Now this will only work in the new Insight platform reporting, so I'm just having a look in your reports here. I see that the original owner of the survey is not upgraded to the Insight platform, so whoever this survey is collaborated from, whoever actually originally owns this survey, will need to come into the Insight platform in order for you to actually access this area. So once they do that, then you'll be brought to the new reporting section, and then you can just apply a filter to your report and only pull out those who are tagged as doctors, and then you can just build a report out from there. So I hope this provides you with some information. Other than that, I can't really think of any other way for you to kind of manually tag them without actually having to go into your reports and setting up multiple reports or filters. So you could do that, for example, kind of similar to what you did in data analysis by tagging. Just say if they're 18 to 24, or if they're this or if they're this, then pull them in. But the only way of actually tagging responses after collection is to do it by this response tagging method. So I hope that does answer your question, but if you do have any questions on this or need any help, just let me know.